So it's 6 o'clock in the morning and it's the first day. Haven't slept much, haven't been too excited, can't sleep, so just want to hit the road. Got all my stuff packed. The bike's all ready. Fingers crossed, going to start first day, start with the way we need to go on. So got my full gear on, blending in with the locals. So day one, let's go. The old £10 helmet has kind of lived up to what I thought it would actually be. So the moral of this story is don't buy a £10 helmet, don't be cheap like me, buy a better one. So I think it's going to be back to old school, no visor and a pair of sunglasses somewhere. I'm going to have to find a pair of sunglasses because as you can see it's dusty as fuck. Hello, hi. Hello. Nice camel, I like your camel. Very nice. Hello my friend. Very nice camels. I like camels, very nice. Yes, man. How's it going, everyone? I've just pulled off the road there. I've been riding for a couple of hours and stuff, and I'm just like pretty shocked by the poverty here. I mean, obviously, you know, it's the Indian subcontinent, so, you know, I've seen it before in places like India. I've seen poverty and stuff, but this is on a different level. I mean, I think it's down to the actual landscape. I mean, this place, when you think of Indian subcontinent, you know, you think of like places like Goa, you know, jungles, and, you know, places like the Himalayas with the mountains and stuff. And you don't really think about this place. I mean, like this. I mean, look at it. It's just dry. It's not even, you couldn't even say it was a desert. It's sort of like a semi-desert. It's all just stones and little shrubs, and it just goes on and on and on and on. And like, just behind me there is the road I've just pulled off. And like I said, it's a big long straight road, and it's actually not a bad road considering, you know. I thought the roads were going to be a lot worse. But as I'm going along, I'm just seeing villages, and, you know, by the side of the roads, and just the people just sat there, and you think, how did they even survive? I mean, you know, I haven't seen any crops, or hardly any crops, and just like, you know, just real poverty. I mean, if you look here, there's a little village. I don't want to disturb people, but I don't know how well you can see this with the GoPro, but it's just little houses made out of mud. And from what I've been seeing, they'll build the houses out of pretty much whatever they can find. I mean, like further back, there was a place that was just really rocky, and every single house I seen was just made out of rocks, like rocks from the ground. They just put them together, somehow concrete them and put them there. And then like a bit further back from that, there was a bit more woody, and reeds and stuff. It was a bit more marshy, and all the houses were made out of reeds and stuff. And obviously, as you can see here, these are just, obviously the only thing here is mud. And these houses are just literally mud huts. I mean, it reminds me of North Africa. It just, you know, if you just dropped me here now and didn't tell me where it was, I'd think I was in Morocco or Algeria or somewhere like that. I really wouldn't think I was in Pakistan. So yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd just basically say that, because it's kind of shocked me. You know, I mean, a lot of the local Pakistanis, the guys, you know, in the big city in Karachi, you know, they were like looking at me like I was weird when I was saying I was going to Sindh. Oh, sorry, I never even mentioned this region, Sindh. So I was in Karachi, which is, I think, the biggest city in Pakistan, and it's in the region of Sindh, but it's almost like its own region. It's that big, the city. And then once you get out of Karachi, which I didn't know, but obviously I'm learning now, there's nothing. It's just this rocky, barren semi-desert, you know. And like I said, when I was saying to these locals, they're like, well, you know, where you going? You're going to the Himalayas? Are you going to like the Punjab? I'm like, no, I'm going to Sindh, mate. You know what I mean? And they're all looking at me like, why do you want to go to Sindh? And I mean, just me being me, is the reason I come here is because no one else comes here, and I can actually see now why no one comes here. And I've stopped a few times, you know, to get some chai and stuff, and you know, the locals, they're nice, you know, they're not hostile or anything, but it's really like I'm an alien. They just look at you, and it's not even, and I'll smile and they'll smile back, but they don't really want to interact at all. They just kind of sit there and just look. And I mean, not even like stare. Like in a place like India I've been before, they'll just stare here, they'll have a little look at you and then look away and just ignore you, which is really weird, you know, when there's a 20 stone Western guy dressed in dodgy gear. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure they can tell that I'm not Pakistani, but yeah, they just kind of look at me and look away and then not interested. So yeah, so this is my first impressions of Sindh. I've got a lot more of it to go through, so maybe it'll change, you know, maybe the scenery will actually change, but from what I can see, it's just rocks and rocks really, and little villages with little donkeys. I don't know if you can see a little donkey over there. Well, I'd actually like to go in and see them, but I don't know what the situation is with the women, you know. If you just walk in, there's some women there, it's kind of like a no-go situation with, you know, if the men are at work and the women are just in the village, and you know, some guy walks in there, it's not a good situation, I don't think so. But I mean, I'll try and meet someone, see if they'll invite me into the village, and I'll try and show you around. But yeah, very poor. Anyway, go on, I'm going to get back on the road anyway and stop off somewhere and get a nice cold drink. Right, bye bye.